Hello everyone, my name is Maria and today I'm going to showcase my portfolio case. This case is made for a creative app called Artum that is a place where creative questions meet answers. So this project actually took me several months, a lot of months, from May to September, and I was working in a team of one as a UX, UI designer and researcher, and of course my team was supported by amazing tutor and mentor. Many thanks. And so, how was I working on this app? Of course, I was thinking a lot about users and I was starting my initial research with understanding the main pain points of the users. I conducted competitive analysis on some apps and I figured out some problem statement. So, I was thinking about the users who are starting a creative career or improving a creative hobby, and it could be extremely hard for them to connect with a professional network, to get support, and to get expert advice. So the app Artum provides direct opportunity to communicate with professionals, to ask for advice, insight, or artwork review. So my possible solution could be create a safe space for creative people where they can answer their questions, where they can directly connect with an expert in the field and can find relevant answers to their questions, not just a bunch of information in the net. And this app will be visually pleasant for people, and actually creative people can contribute to a design system of the app, and that's why it's strongly community driven. So I've conducted 3 user interviews, and through interviews I was aimed to figure out what users need in the app, in the communication with peers and experts, really important for users. Collecting data to qualify or disprove initial problem hypothesis for the app was also my aim. And what I found, so the insights was pretty amazing. So a lot of users was mentioning their fear to connect with experts or to pay the experts because they were not actually sure what to ask them, and they were not sure how to pay the expert, how to find the motivation to pay the expert without any previous contact with them. So some users have different barriers. They didn't know how to start a conversation. They didn't actually try to find an app to support their goals. And after the user interviews, I created 3 user personas. This step allowed me to empathize with the user and think a little bit more about how they feel, what they want to achieve there. I've created Amy, so this is my main user persona. So I've written biographies of these personas, wants, needs, and motivations. Here are 2 more, Jessie and Jose. And then I've moved to ideation phase of my design process. So I created user journey maps, mental models, I created user flows, of course, and sitemap. So my sitemap was starting with sign up or login, then I was thinking about what features do the users need, and I figured out that they need a place to connect with the community, to find an expert, to access their profile, and of course to have their messages from the main screen. And the features in the app will be then access the community, find an expert, pay for expert's time, and upload your artwork for review of the peers. I was moving right away to the paper prototyping. I was just drawing everywhere that you can see on the different types of papers that I was drawing on, and that gave me some kind of time where I was ideating with myself. I was thinking on the place of the objects, and then I moved to mid-fidelity wireframes. I was creating them digitally, and that kind of wireframes I was testing then. So usability testing was kind of interesting step for me because I was talking with 6 participants. With 4 of them I was talking moderated, and with 2 of them I was talking unmoderated via chat, and it was pretty interesting. So most of the participants agreed that the app is easy to use, but some changes were implemented after that. I removed some buttons, I added some cosmetic changes because it was really essential to do. And I also did a round of preference testing because it was important for me to know which splash screen do people love the most. And on the first variant, you can see that I was writing I'm new and I have an account. That means that users have to create an account to log in, but they didn't understand some of them, and that was pretty shocking for me. But yeah, that was also a learning for me that we also need to ask user what they think about it. So the result was 64% was voting for the second variant, and that variant will be appearing in the high fidelity wireframes. So then I created high fidelity screens, and I created a prototype, interactive prototype, and that prototype I was testing. So the results of testing was pretty interesting also. So sometimes I've added some text, sometimes I've added some pictures, sometimes I've added the whole screen because for the user it was more understandable what is going on there. I added some simplicity to it, and yeah, I just deleted the elements that are not necessary. After that, I was focusing on UI. I was thinking a lot about colors, how to use them, and I was thinking about typography also. So I was choosing the fonts, and I've created a library of UI elements also, so buttons, text fields, calendar, bottom navigation, top navigation, cards, everything possible. And then I've uploaded the Figma file also in my portfolio, so everyone can access it from my Behance and click on it and discover it. So that journey was really interesting for me. So I was learning a lot. There were a lot of new things for me. Even after the first course on user experience, it was really amazing to learn more and more and to improve the prototype and to improve my skills. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye!